Chat, you know what's exciting, or at least like I find so interesting? Like, okay, you see some people, right? I I see some people, right? Their audience may not be huge or anything, but they have tons of fan art, man. And I just get so impressed by that because like fan art is kind of hard to get low key, or at least during my time here, right? Like I always felt like you had to be kind of bigger in scale to get fan art, but it's kind of interesting to see communities, right, that might not be that big. Let's say they're like 1,000 or less subscribers, right, or even like just at 1,000, and they get tons of fan art, and I'm like, oh, that's so adorable to see. um because like I have a Twitch tag, right? Not Twitch, Twitter tag. uh and I have a Discord, right? And I get so interested in seeing like or how people would see me or try to do art of me, you know, that's appropriate, not no sticking rule 34 or anything of that sorts, but like, shut up Sukihara, I'm literally trying to talk. Be so, you're such a turd bucket. Anywho, um everyone who watches is like, how could you be so rude? Listen, he's always trying to instigate. This man's always trying to instigate. I'm literally just saying I find it interesting, right? Cause like, you know how I used a bunch of different models, right? So like my main model is like the one I would want fan art if I hypothetically or did want fan art. Don't be wrong, like bro, free art, yo, yes queen, that's like, anywho. But like I'm just thinking like, what if someone really did an anime style of me or X, Y, and Z, right? And you're just like, oh my goodness, JJ slaying for real, for real. But like, you know, since I kind of be like doing all types of stuff with my art, it's like, oh, like GG's. But on the real though, just thinking about how like people interpret every character, because I know some people like to draw the characters flat, other likes to draw the characters with big chests, X, Y, and Z. Like, take a look at what's her name, Freebryn, right? That girl's supposed to be flat chested because she's supposed to be short and petite, right? Nah, the fan art be make her long, thick, all over the place. I'm like, dang, this character ain't really meant to be like this, but whatever. um and I just kind of curious of how like, if I was like more of a bigger VTuber influencer with like my actual model, like I do have an actual model, but I'm talking about like if I were to rebrand or if like enhance my original model, right? um how would the fan art be, right? And it's always interesting because every fan art interpretation is always different. But I know how other VTubers get so excited. They get so excited with getting fan art because I feel like in a sense it seems like they make it, right? Because I remember I was doing a fan art challenge, right? And I was drawing a bunch of people with the Suika model, right? And they were just so excited to just get a drawing, even if it wasn't good. So like, I don't know. I'm just curious to see um how people would just see me. If I could, I would. I would only do a face drawing, body suit. It really is. That's why I get so entertained by seeing how everyone interprets their VTuber, um or how they draw it, because drawing is complicated. It's tough knowing the human anatomy, right? But then people could go overly exaggerated or underly exaggerated, I don't know, or make you super realistic. And that's the part that interests me. It's like seeing the interpretations I would have cartoon, because like, you know, the premise of a VTuber is like, what's it called? It's called what it look like, the premise, right? It's supposed to be kind of like question. Oh, it's anime, right? So then what if someone wants to draw you cartoon? What if someone wants to draw you realistic? What if someone wants to draw you manga style? So yeah, that's why I get so curious about it. But like, I don't know. It's not, I think that you kind of have to have, yeah, no, with the assets it's insane. That's insane. But I just kind of get curious as to like what makes people want to draw their favorite VTuber anyways, or just their VTuber in general, right? Like, do they usually do it with a lot of passion or to be goofy, right? Because like Queso, right? Queso has like a lot of goofy drawings, but it's still appreciated nonetheless because people are putting a lot of effort in their drawings, right? But like, what if they did not just? Oh my goodness, my arm has been like this whole time. Chat, you guys are crackheads for not telling me. Leave all of you guys. Um, so yeah, um, I'm just kind of curious to see how that would unfold in the future. But like, I think just like finally, I think it's kind of like finally a sense of acknowledgement. Like people are just like doing it just cause, right? I think that's one of the parts about it. So I don't know, but yeah, what do you guys think about fan art in general? Like VTubers, Quesos with those assets. Shut up, y'all need to stop talking.